We are here at Think Big and Go Global, and with me today is Ozlem Wipperich. She's executive and team coach, founder of Balance Space. Ozlem, welcome to Think Big and Go Global. It's a great pleasure to have you here.
Great pleasure to be here,
So,
Mirela.
Ozlem, as I was talking with you behind the scenes, how did you take this journey now to do what you do today? It's incredible to see that, let's say, 2 decades ago, you'd never see yourself doing what you're doing today. So you were in Turkey, and from there, you started a career journey like everybody would start in a corporate world. Was that the dream job that you found from the very beginning?
It was very interesting, actually. I studied economics, and then I made an MBA program, and we were just brainwashed with, international case studies, and then from McDonald's, interesting marketing stories, and so on. We were so motivated. And as soon as we went out of the school, I said, I'm going to work for an international company. No way that I will work for a Turkish company.
So you knew from the very beginning?
Yeah, from the very, very beginning. And then that life, actually, I think you just put this idea to the universe, and then yes. the rest is folding.
It's like cookies start.
Exactly. I
up.
just, put the seeds in. And then there was a position came in Nestlé, but the position was not very interesting, I have to say. It's a kind of, opening in a purchasing department. I said, me, purchasing? And it should be marketing, and that's what I would like to have, and so on. And then the guy says that, there's a position, and I really like you. I said, yes, but how is it, And are you giving, opportunities? Can I start here? Then I grow in the company, and so on. Says, yes, yes. But then, because of the circumstances, he left, and 2 years after, I promoted as a, assistant purchasing manager. And then he left. And in Nestlé world, actually, at that time, beginning of 90s, mid-90s, I became the first purchasing manager in Nestlé world.
Wow, what a journey.
Yeah, it was really. And the market didn't know what they will do. They had to have the permission of Switzerland. There is a, young, bright lady here. We would like to promote her as a purchasing manager. And they got the blessing of Switzerland, and I was promoted.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And that was also another kind of connecting the dots, because during that period of your life, were you like single, in a relationship?
I was single, live hard, work hard, live hard, and crazy, working very long hours. And I'm very social. I like going out. I like dancing. I was having the, time of my life. It was perfect. It was really nice. And I was very, very workaholic. I was very driven, very ambitious. And it was a great journey. But very interestingly, I was doing my job. I had a wonderful team. And at that time,
the market, you were in Turkey, or
I was in Turkey. The market head came to me, Ozlem, there's an opening in Nescafe department, product manager, and this is the star position. And from there, you can go to anything. Are you interested? Because we know that you can do everything. You have one of those.
So you created that reputation in the company.
Exactly. And I said, no, I couldn't say yes because of my team, because of human connection. We were like a little family that I created. And there I just think that, oh, okay, I will be alone. Perfect position, marketing manager. Later on, maybe you will have a product manager. You will have my, assistant product manager. But what I am having here, this team, human connections and so on, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And seeing them, mentoring them, seeing them how they are growing, I think it was priceless. But I didn't know like today It was just the instinct.
Yeah.
I was
And
not
I think
able
it's a
to.
bit of
I was not
culture
able
as
to
well, yeah?
see it.
It's a bit of culture because
be.
in Turkey the culture is that you're very related with people,
Yes.
you invest in people.
Yes.
And as you're following that career and you're driven towards achievements and success, but in the same time helping others race with you, when was the moment you found your love?
It was very interesting. Actually, I didn't know that that would be the case. We were just making a joke. No, what? He came, there was a little fling, and no, it was just so nice. And he gave me the peace. And he put me in a way that I was not sitting at home. I just, I was having my own apartment. It is painted. I order new furniture. And I had the rescue dog. All my life changed. I became somebody different, really. And then we say that, okay, we never lived in the same country and so on. We have to see it. At that time, he was in Switzerland.
So you started a relationship, but in distance.
In distance, 3.5 years.
3 years and a half.
3.5 years, meeting all around the world.
Wow, that dedication.
Yes,
but then you had to prove that is this the right person?
Yes.
How did you?
In order to test this long distance relationship, I just accepted a mediocre job to be in Switzerland with him because I had to give a chance to our relationship.
Yeah, that's love.
Yes, exactly. So I moved to Switzerland, and he was having a little, a studio because he was all around the world working with my dog. And I had a quite settled life. Everything was perfect, comfortable, 35 square meters. You can't find a rental house in Switzerland. 3 months we had to live in that apartment together in a small space. And we didn't have any issues.
Love needs sacrifices, yeah?
But we didn't have any issues. It was
right.
so good.
So this is how you tested,
and then we tested. We say, if we made it here, 3 months without having, we can make it everywhere.
Oh, that's
then
so
he proposed
amazing.
me in Italy.
Oh, in Italy?
Yes.
So did you expect it, or was
no,
it
I was
surprise?
not. I was not. It was we were doing a car, road trip in Italy and so on. I was not expecting at all.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you started the life together. How did life change after that?
In a good way, and we were really complementary. He's very calm. He's very, I'm the one that is, loud, who is,
energy.
Always doing something, and he's more, settled. But I think we were very complementary in that sense. And I didn't know that when we got married. I was 2 months pregnant.
Oh.
And Lara was our, gift. And I learned it in our honeymoon.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That is.
And as they say, when kids come and they bless you with their presence, life is not the same anyway.
Exactly. So we became suddenly, without planning, a family of 3. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Then I continue my journey, and I said to my market, I'm sorry, life changed. I continue in my career here in Switzerland because they called me back to Turkey, but at that moment his career will be really, really impacted, and we were just thinking, we say, okay, now let's take this change. So I recreated myself in Switzerland, and I work in, for a Globe project for Zone Europe, and then I ended up, Nestlé Switzerland in the market again. So my career continued like this until having my second daughter.
And you're talking about change all the time.
Change all the time, because it was also in my career. Because of my skill set, they always put me in the, very, very difficult project. I was running their projects because in Nestlé, the Nestlé Turkey acquired a company triple size, bigger than them. So I made the functions of supply chain, functions of integration. You know, putting you know, people together, different cultures, integration, and creating new departments, setting up customer service, and setting up order centers.
That so was always the driving force to make things happen.
Exactly, exactly. And yeah, actually, I work with different cultures, and I never had any, you know, Turkish boss. And while doing all those projects, I was working with different countries.
Yeah.
So I was working, you know, really cross-functional teams, multinationals, and so on. I was not thinking; I was just working.
Yeah.
When I went out, I understood very well that wow. What a journey, and it was really, really,
really what a journey. So
really nice.
You were mentioning earlier the second daughter is where you started feeling that life is challenging you, and that was a massive change.
Yeah,
that was entering into your life.
Yes.
What was that?
She decided to come early. And not very early, actually. It was very interesting. But even the arrival of her was interesting because I went to the hospital Friday afternoon at 1, and she arrived. I stayed in the labor room until Sunday. She arrived at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, late afternoon, 6. And at that time, we were just transitioning from Switzerland to North America.
Yeah.
And they couldn't find out. We know that there is something, she is not okay. We go to the hospital, and then she was breathing, but they couldn't put it on. Then, you know, we left to America, and immediately the first thing we found the doctors and so on, but we were really, really lucky, and we were in good hands, and we found the right doctors. Because there was no one doctor, there was ENT, there was pulmonologue, there was pediatrician, and so on. And then we found out that actually, because she was really newborn, she was born with a birth defects, and that was the life-changing moment for us. But I mean, you know, thank God, she grew out of it.
Wow!
And we have been told that she will be okay. It will be a bit tough, but she will be okay. But that was a life-changing moment.
Yeah, and since then you got that experience from your life to adjust with every little step of change, and then you brought this into your new venture.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the balance space. What was the why behind it?
Okay, that experience taught me a lot, and that break, that because it was no question the priority was family and so on, brought a lot of reflection and also understanding of who I am, why I'm here, and what were the main pivotal moments of my careers, what I wanted, what I received, what I gave, and so on. And then I said that, okay, I am very happy when I create differences in people's life, when I touch their life. And this is really important. This is giving me the happiness. So how I can do it? And it came with a completely, you know, COVID time and so on. And just thinking, but also my kids are growing. In the meantime, I live in Malaysia, in Indonesia, partly South Korea, back to Switzerland and everything. And I said, okay, now is the time. You have to do something. And I was just came across a psychology course from Yale University, and my daughter actually for university was thinking, and she took the course. She didn't do the course. I made the course.
That's incredible.
Yes. And then I continued the journey. I said, I really like it. You know, wait a minute. I really having the connection with the people is very important. It gives me motivation. It gives me purpose. But what about understanding a little bit more?
Yeah.
So I took some other, courses, trainings, and so on. Then the turning point, taking the executive coaching training, practitioner diploma in person, that created a big difference. And at that moment, I knew that. The word that I know is the corporate life, and I know that they are suffering in a way because I was there too. It was not all, nice and so on. There were challenges, there were pressures and competitions. Those are not easy things, and people need help. People need help that like-minded, that they will understand you, and you had been there, and you can help them. And it gave me the purpose. So I just first get the practitioner diploma, then professional diploma, then team coach. I was completely hooked, and it became my life. That's where
it looks
I
like
am.
You have found a new purpose.
Exactly.
Which is so meaningful for others as well. So now, what is your message for people out there who are resisting change? And how do you invite them towards that journey of change?
Yeah, I mean, that change is inevitable. Change is everywhere. Change is happening outside.
Yeah.
But the most important is transitioning. That is happening within. The mindset, how we go to change. That's the biggest message. And some people can do it alone, but most of the time we need the human connection. Yeah. We need somebody who is holding our hand, who is partnering, who is your thinking partner.
Yeah.
Otherwise, all the resources and everything is within us.
Yeah.
We are so resourceful, like Carl Rogers says, people are naturally creative, resourceful, and whole. None of us are broken. None of us are broken.
Yeah. We're not meant to be broken.
No, no.
Wow, that's incredible. Ozlem, thank you so much for bringing your beautiful energy, your beautiful aura, and the intelligence and the feminine energy.
Thank you.
I can tell how easy it is for you to turn the change into opportunity, and that's why you have found the purpose to help others do the same.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Mirela.
much for being here today, and I can't wait to see more of that change in you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.